Okay, so in this video, we're going to be doing 10 questions on GL assessment for 11 plus. So there'll be about 10 questions that we're going to do. Before we get started, if in case you're looking for tutoring for your 11 plus, whether it is English, reasoning, non-verbal reasoning or maths, this is a number you can text or you can call for tutoring. We do one-to-one tutoring. We also do group tutoring as well. And we also do online as well. So that's the number to call if you're looking for tutoring. In today's video, we're going to be doing math questions, and the questions are based on GL assessment for your 11 plus. And this is basically like the front page of 11 plus GL assessment, how it will look like. The level of questions we're going to be looking at today will be medium. They're not easy, they're not very hard, but they're just basically medium. Okay, so we're going to start with question 1 and question 2. So make sure that you got your book and also make sure that you also have your pen, and then we're going to get started. Okay, now I want you to pause this video and I want you to try question 1, which is on fractions and percentages, and also question 2, which is on ratio. So pause the video right now and try question 1 and question 2. Okay, so I hope that you've done question 1 and question 2. If you've done question 1 and question 2, you want to pause the video right now and do question 1 and 2. Otherwise, I'm going to start writing over the questions. It says a shop gives a 25% discount on a jacket that costs 48 pounds. So basically, they're giving a discount. They're selling it cheaper for you. Now, the discount they're giving you is 25% of how much it should be. And it should be 48 pounds. So in this question, you need to get 25% of 48. And 25% basically is 1/4 of a number. Now, how do you get 1/4 of a number? To get 1/4 of a number, you need to divide that number by 4 because a quarter means 4 portions. So you're going to share 48 by 4. And if you don't know how to do that, you can use this method to divide. All right. So 4 goes into 4 once and there's no remainder. And 4 goes into 8 twice and there's no remainder, which means that the discount they're giving you is 12 pounds. So the answer is not 12 pounds. The answer is going to be 48 pounds, which you're meant to pay, but you're going to take away the discount. You're going to take away the discount, and that will tell you how much you need to pay. So 8 take away 2 is 6, and 4 take away 1 is 3. So how much you're going to be paying really is going to be 36 pounds. So the answer is C. The answer is C. Now we're going to go to question 4. Question 4 says the ratio of boys to girls in a class is 3 to 5. Now what that means is this. For every 3 boys you have, there are 5 girls. So it's like the boys are in 3 times table and the girls are in 5 times table. So if you double the boys to get 6, you must double the girls also. Okay. So can you see that you're doing 3 times table and you're doing 5 times table? So all you need to do, carry on with the 3 times table. Just carry on with the 3 times table and carry on with the 5 times table. Carry on with the 3 times table and carry on with the 5 times table. Now, don't go on forever. Which of these, if I add together, should give me, which of these, I need to carry on. Let me just try to this again. Let me just try this again. He says the ratio of boys to girls in a class is 3 to 5. So that means that for every, if I put boys there and I put girls here, right? For every 3 boys, there are 5 girls. So this is 3 boys and there are 5 girls. Now, I've just noticed something wrong with the question. He says if there are 24 girls altogether, how many boys are there? Now, the girls are in 5 times table, while the boys are in 3 times table. So this question is not correct. I think the question meant to change that these ones are boys. So I'm going to change it because there's something wrong with that question. So I'm going to carry on with the boys in the 3 times table, okay, until I get 24. So that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 21, 21, that's going to be 24. Now, when you get 24, you're going to stop. All right. And then now you're going to see now, you're also going to do the gas as well. So the girls will be 10, and that's going to be 15, and that's going to be 20, and that's going to be 25, 30, 35, and then we're going to go with 40. Right? So if the boys are 24, the girls are going to be 40. So his question says, how many boys are there? Now, we're not going to be able to answer this one. These answers are all wrong. So the number of boys are going to be 24 and the girls will be 40, if that's what they meant to ask. Now, another thing that they might have wanted to ask is this. So I've got boys there and I've got girls there. The first number, these numbers, they might have been switched. So they might have meant girls and they might have meant boys the other way around. See, that's what they might have meant. So I'm going to still just do what I've just done. So I'm going to have G there and I'm going to have B there. Okay. So the girls are 3. For every 3 girls, there are 5 boys. All right. Now, but the girls are 24 in actual. They are not 3, but they are 24. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see how many times more the number of girls are. So 3 times by what number gives me 24? It's 8. That means that the boys will also be 8 times more. So 5 times 8 is going to be 40. So the number of boys is going to be 40. That's all I can say on that question. I think there was something wrong with it. Okay. Now we're going to go to question 3 now. We're going to go to question 3. Okay, we're going to go to question 3. Now, question 3 and question 4. I like you to pause the video and I would like you to try question 3 and question 4. Pause the video right. Okay, so I hope you've done question 3 and question 4. Now, for question 3, before you do it, you need to sketch the shape. The shape is a rectangle. And they've said that the length is 12 centimeters. And they say that the width is 5 centimeters. Okay. Now, perimeter means a distance all the way around. So if I start walking from here and I go all the way around like this, go like that, and go like that and come back, how many centimeters is that? To do a question like that, you need just to add the sides. And the opposite sides are always the same in a perimeter, in a rectangle. So you're going to add 12, add 5, add 5. Now 12 add 12 is 24. And then 5 add 5 is 10. Then you just add everything. So the answer is going to be 34 centers, which is going to be C. Take that if you got it correct. Take that if you got it correct. Now, question 4 is asking what is the 10th term? Now, look, the first one is 7. Then we have 11, which means we're adding 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. So we keep adding. We just keep adding 4. So if you add 4 to 19, you get 23. Add 4, you get 27. Add 4, you get 31. Add 4, you get 35. Then 39. Add 4 again, that will give you 43. Add 4 again, that's going to give you 47, and so on. So you carry on until the 10th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 43 is the 10th term, the 10th number, or the 10th term. Okay? So that's how to do that. If you got that correct, please tick that. So question 3 was C and question 4 was B. Tick those ones if you got them correct. Now we're going to go to the next question. The next question, before we go to the next question, just a reminder again, if you're looking for tutoring for your 11 class, we do one-to-one, whether it is online or face-to-face. We also do group as well, like you can see. The number you need to call is basically just this. This is the number that you need to call. So then you can organize your tutoring for 11 class. We do year 4, we do year 5. We also do GCSE and other years as well, other subjects as well. Okay. Right now we move on to the next question. And the next question is question 5. And I would like you to pause this video and try question 5. Okay, now I hope you done this one. So basically this train leaves at 9:45. Okay. And arrives in Manchester at 13:20. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna come from 9 o'clock and I'm gonna just write 10 o'clock. And I wanna see how long it takes from 9:45 to 10 o'clock. Because after 9 is 10. Now 45. How many minutes do you add to 45? Make it 10 o'clock in this case. We're gonna add 15. How did I do that? Because 45 plus 15 is 60, and 60 means now is again on the dot on the next clock. Then from 10 o'clock, I can make a big jump until I'm on 13 because it says 13, right? Now from 10 to 13 is basically going to be 3 hours. I'm going to put there 3 hours. This was minutes, okay? And then from 13, now I'm going to jump all the way to 13:20. So that's going to be 13:20. And then from 13 o'clock to 13:20 exactly, that's going to be 21. That's going to be 20 minutes, okay? Then what I need to do now is to add everything. First, add the hours. I've got 3 hours here. So I'm going to add 3 hours. And then with the 15 and the 20, if you take 15 plus 20, you're going to find 35. Okay? So altogether, the train takes 3 hours and 35 minutes. That's what we've got. Now, in here, I can't see any answer that's going to be 3 hours and 35. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to do the equation again, just because we might have made a mistake. If not, then we know that the answers are wrong. So let's try it again. So I'm going to do 9:45 to 10 o'clock. Okay? Now 45 to make 60, that's going to be 15 minutes. Right? And then from 10 o'clock, we're going to make a big jump to 13. So from 10 to 13 is basically 3 hours, isn't it? And then it's arriving at 13:20. So that's going to be 13:20. Now from 13 o'clock to 13:20, obviously it's going to be 20 minutes. So if you do 20 minutes plus this 15 minutes, that's going to be 35 minutes, isn't it? I think it's me that made a mistake. That's going to be 35 minutes. And then I've got these 3 hours here. Okay, so the answer is 3 hours, 35 minutes, which is going to be B. So sometimes it's always good to do a question twice. Just maybe you're not thinking or you made a mistake, like I made that mistake. So the answer is 3 hours and 35 minutes. Okay, so that's it, which is B. Now we're going to go to question 6 and question 7. So pause the video and try question 6 and 7. Okay, so I hope that you done question 6 and question 7. Question 6 says, do 3.6 divided by 0.2. Now, when you have a question like this that you're dividing, what you can do is like this. Look, this 3.6, I can think of it as 3 pounds and 60p. You can just add a 0 there. And this other one, you can think of it as a 20p, right? Add 0 here. Now, since this is 360p and that's 20p, the answer that I will get by doing this last one is just going to be the same as that. So I've got 360 and I want to divide by 20. Now, did you know that the answer is going to be the same as 36 divided by 2? Did you know that? Because these two zeros, they can just cancel each other. Now, we need to know how many times 2 goes into 36. And you can do that by doing short division. Put the 3 there, put the 6 there, put the 2 out. 2 goes into 3, 1, which is 2, remainder 1. And 2 goes into 16, how many times? 18, no remainder. So the answer is 18, and that is the final answer. There's nothing need to do. Okay, so that's 18. Now we do question 7. Now, angles on a straight line, if you know that at school, will always make 180. They've just said that one of them is 64. So this is 64 degrees. This is 64 degrees. This other remaining one should make 180 with this. Okay. So what number do I need to put here? And I add to 64 to make 180. So I see here, think of a number. If you add 64 to that number, you get 180. Now, how do I get that number? I can do the opposite. I can do this, take away that. So I can do 180 and I take away 64. And that should help me. 0 take away 4. Cannot do that. So I'm going to borrow 1 from here. That's going to be 7 and that's going to be 10 now. 10 take away 4 is 6. 7 take away 6 is 1. And 1 take away nothing is 1. So the answer is going to be 160. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. That's what we need to know now on that. Okay. So the answer is C for 6 and C for 7. Let's do question 8. Pause the video and try question 8 now. Pause the video and try question 8. Okay, so I hope that you pause the video and try question 8. Now, a multiple of 6 and 8 basically means the number you find in the 6 times table and also in 8 times table because it says common. And that number is going to be 24. 24 is the only number you find in 6 times table and in 8 times table. So that is going to be 24. All right. Now we go to question 9 and then question 10. Pause the video and try question 9 and question 10. Okay, so I hope that you pause the video and try question 9 and 10. If you don't have that, pause the video and do 9 and 10 now. Okay, so I hope you done that. Now, question 9 says, this is negative number. So if you have negative 7 and you add 15, what's the answer to that? It's like you're taking away 7, then you add in 15. Now, when you get a question like this, the quick thing to do is this. Start with 15 and then take away 7. Swap them around. And the answer in this case is going to be 8. So it's like you're owing somebody £7 and somebody gives you £15. Now, what you're going to do now, from that £15, you're going to need to pay back the person that you're owing £7. So you have that £15 and given you, take away the 7. That means you got £8 left. So the answer is going to be 8. Okay? Now, question 10. The length of a keyboard is 4, the width is 3, and the height is 5. How do you work out the volume? To work out the volume of a cuboid, you times those 3 numbers. You do length times by width times by the height. That will give you the volume of a cuboid. The length is 4, the width is 3, and the height is 5. If you do 4 times 3, you get 12. 12 times 5, you get 60. So it's going to be 60 centimeters cubed. We put a small 3 at the top to mean that is a volume. So the answer is going to be 6 centimeters cubed. All right. So that's how to do that one now. So the answer should be C for question 10 and then D for question 10. Should be there now. 9 should be C and then 10 should also be C as well because you multiply them. 4 times 3 is 12 times 5 is 60, not 120. There's a mistake on that one. Okay, it's a mistake with that. Right now, so that's it now. Before we stop, just again, if you're looking for tutoring for your child or for yourself, this is the number that you can give mom or dad to give us a ring, and then we can arrange for your tutoring. Okay, so this is it.